Hey Aries, how are you doing? This reading is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Keep in mind, this is a general read. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. And if you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can do so in the description box below. Click on the link, it will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Also a shout out and a thank you for all the ways that you like, share, and subscribe. I couldn't do these readings without all your wonderful support. So thank you so much. I'm so truly grateful. What is going on with the fabulous and most magical Aries? What do you need to know? What do you need to see for your highest good? Present time, the Hierophant. Major Arcana 4, Taurus. What's coming towards you? The 10 of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. What you are focused on is the Hangman. Major Arcana 4, Pisces. And your blocked and challenged position is the Page of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And your outcome is the 8 of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Okay, Aries, let's clarify this and find out what is going on. Present time, you have the Hierophant, and the Hierophant, yes, can be learnt lessons, teacher-student learning, or when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. In the blocked and challenged position is Page of Wands, and Page of Wands is frisky kitty. It means you're limitless in potential with 8 billion people on the planet to date, limitless when it comes to adjacent doors with work and career, and limitless with relocation and or move. What's coming towards you is the 10 of Wands. And the 10 of Wands is frustration and oppression. It is also carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders. But in your focus, it's about letting go and sacrificing. It means a new way of thinking and a new way of understanding circumstances, situations, and people. And there is something about a pause, a reflection, and there's something about trains delayed, but getting off the train. There's something about this is your stop. Don't get on this train, get off the train. So something here in some kind of commitment. This could be work, career, something to do with, yes, government officials, or something about group, a group, club, organization where you've been sacrificing a lot or just stuck in. And this could be something to do with, like, yes, tradition is important, structure is important, but it's not everything. So something about your beliefs are changing, especially with that Hangman. It's like waking up to a calling, waking up to your purpose, or waking up and seeing, oh, I feel stuck, I feel stagnant. And it's too heavy, and there is something one-sided here. And the 9 of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And the 9 of Swords is stress, anxiety, worry, frustration, a nightmare of a situation. This can also be some kind of looping thought. So there is something about the mind, racing thoughts, racing minds, needing more rest, needing more sleep. I'm getting something about healing and counseling and therapy and meditation. And if you've never practiced meditation, Hangman, this would be a new something for you to develop. You would be so surprised on what meditation can do for a person. It slows down your mind. It slows down your thoughts so you can actually think something here through. Because this is about a pattern here. 8 of Swords is I'm stuck in some kind of situation. My hands are tied and I feel limited. Page of Wands is in the blocked and challenged position. So you've blocked your frisky kitty. This is about needing to see your potential, that you have bigger fish to fry. 9 of Swords is thinking, worst case scenario, if I get off this train, it's like, get off the train. You need to get off the train. Don't get on the train, get off the train. So see here, stepping onto the train. And see here, it's like the train is delayed on purpose. And this is for you to take an outlet. Like, don't go back on the wheel. Don't go back into the thought pattern. So there's something about patterns that are repeating. And it's the thoughts that you're thinking. So the thoughts that you're thinking are sneaky little liars. So how can you change a thought pattern? Meditation. Also, something about getting into a different community. This can also be something about religion. So somebody has a different belief than you, where somebody could be very resistant on changing their views. So instead of trying to control this situation, let go of this situation. What is this? 10 of Wands. And the 9 of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And the 9 of Wands is perseverance, the wounded warrior. You're tired, you're beat up, you have a lot of battle scars, but this is give it one last push. I'm also getting something about a situation is going to push you forward. It almost feels catalytic. Like you're going to feel so sick and tired of being sick and tired of where you are that you will have no choice but to surrender. And that 9 of Wands is also being guarded, or you're protecting something that you think is positively influencing you, but I feel like this is something that's negatively influencing you. 9 of Wands is I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired, and it's like work's building up. There's so much pressure going on. I'm also getting something about, yes, migraines, headaches. Where's the water? So there's something about like being stuck in limbo. What is this? Get off the train. What is this, Hangman, in your focus? And the Knight of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Well, the Knight of Swords is communication coming in out of left field. And this could be something that you are suppressing. Now, when we suppress our feelings and we bottle up our feelings, we can explode. But how is that cause and effect affecting this situation? Knight of Swords is somebody who could be blasting communication, and this is pushing and forcing a situation to happen. Anybody who is trying to push or force a situation, it's going to boomerang and backfire on the person who's doing the pushing and forcing. Knight of Swords is also restlessness and impulsivity. You need an outlet. So this could be like going out and doing something fun, experiencing fun. This can also be trying to rush something, and you're going to have to go back into some kind of scenario or situation because this is missing a step. Don't miss the steps. Don't rush through the process or run away from your problems. What is this? I'm not saying you are. It could be another person, because this could be like somebody who's blaming and shaming and very blunt, saying it like it is. But maybe that this is you needing to say it out loud of like, I don't want this anymore. This is too stressful. This is too much of a nightmare. And me thinking worst case scenario, when worst case scenario does not happen. It's made up in your head. Page of Wands. There could also be children involved in the situation. So staying in a dynamic because there is children, or how you want to raise your children is a different belief. Maybe you want them to be spiritual in nature, and you could have family that's pressuring you to get them into some kind of, religion. And the 4 of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. So the 4 of Swords with the Page of Wands. Let's say that you are the Page of Wands in the blocked and challenged position, because the Page of Wands is a fire energy. It's a creative energy. It's an inspired energy. It's also news and communication. And the 4 of Swords is healing, rest, recovery, rejuvenation, recharging your battery. It almost feels like you're running out of steam on this train at the detriment of your own health. So it could be a deceptive behavior where you're taking on too much and you're going to blast, or something about like, needing to get out. This is can be like sudden change in focus, sudden change in direction, especially with that Knight of Swords, the willpower, the determination. What is this Eight of Swords? Okay, so the train's delayed. Can you think a new thought? Eight of Swords, I'm stuck, I'm limited, I'm tied in this situation, but you're not. And the Five of Swords. Either you control your mind or your mind's going to control you. Five of Swords is somebody who is trying to bait or hook somebody back into a dynamic and win at all costs. I don't give a crap about this other person's feelings. I just want to be right and I want to be in control. So that's why I said who's ever trying to push or control a situation, it's going to backfire. This is also something about a deep-rooted insecurity around the thoughts that you think or somebody around you. This is betrayal, backstab, belittling, or still thinking and stuck in a looping thought of when you were betrayed by a person. So there's something about a trust issue here. Page of Wands could be a man-child, woman-child, or there's something about in the blocked and challenged position is your key. That's your outlet right here. It's like you drop the key right here and you're getting back on the train. And it's like, no, just see yourself as limitless, and you would be. I'm limitless with, I don't have to think this thought anymore. This is to cut your losses, lose a battle, and at the end of the day, you will win the war. It is also pick and choose your battles with yourself. This is you fighting yourself. Hierophant, Nine of Swords. And the Two of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Okay, let's talk about this again. Four of Swords, not talking. Two of Swords, not talking. Nine of Swords, not talking. A lot of thinking. A lot of mental chit-chat in the mind. Hangman, pausing, reflecting. And there is an outlet. You can get off the train. This is a new way of thinking and understanding. Sacrifice and stop being stubborn on what you're holding on to. Eight of Swords, not talking, but thinking a lot. So there's a lot of thinking. Can you write these thoughts down? Page of Wands. Write this down and see how there's Four of Swords. There's nothing here. You need to write down your thoughts. Put out your feelers. Put out your resume. Look into a new place where you could live. Look into a new outlet. Because this Two of Swords is being stuck between a rock and a hard place. One is the truth and one is an illusion. So you're saying, oh, I just love this job. This job is just so great. That's a lie. So you don't want to live a lie. Page of Wands. It's in your blocked and challenged position. Do you need to email someone and say, I'm looking for a job? And that's just an example. Two of Swords is also a blockage in some kind of commitment or avoidance. Not wanting to look at this Nine of Swords. Not wanting support, not wanting help. But what if I feel like you need something here. Anytime you pause or take a break, you get antsy. So where is this angst coming up inside of you? And the Three of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. And the Three of Cups is good news worth celebrating and socialization. This can also be feeling like there is some kind of third party in the mix. So let's just say, you know, you do have some kind of social setting or some kind of friendships here. And it feels like Let's just put it this way. Tradition, yes, somebody here could be very traditional and buy the book. But there's something here where the belief is different. And so it's like you're trying to mold yourself in somebody's box. You don't fit in, you stand out. People who fit in don't get seen. And that's why you don't feel heard right now. 3 of Cups is also something about indulgence. Too much partying. So this could be like too much work and too much partying at the same time. 3 of Cups is definitely something about social. Something here is social for you, or your outlet is to socialize. Friends, family, and people who support you. What is this? Hangman and Knight of Swords. Communication coming in out of left field. Or you're taking a hard right here, Aries. And this is about you, the willpower, determination, and taking some kind of outlet. Taking up someone's offer to get off the train. Somebody is saying, hey, do you want to come participate in this? But you're already in burnout. And Temperance. Beautiful energy. Here's the offer. Temperance is about doing things within balance and moderation, not rushing yourself or overextending yourself or overexerting yourself to the detriment of your own health. Temperance is also about patience. Patience is rewarded. Relax, lean back. Here is like, oh, I'm taking a pause and a breather on the train, and now I have ants in my pants. This is something about angst and, pent-up energy. You need an outlet. Temperance, mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually come into your body. Stop abandoning yourself. This requires emotionally. How are you feeling emotionally? Well, you feel emotionally like your battery's drained, like you don't have enough oomph to even go out and have a good time. Or you're not allowing yourself to have a good time because you're still thinking about a scenario here with some kind of commitment that you're avoiding on getting healing around. And this is that, oh, wait, I see what this is about. This is about a new way of thinking and a new way of understanding a circumstance. Even if you didn't like the situation in the past, you can still get healing around it. Not because this person, deserves forgiveness, but is so you can move on. Temperance. Compromise. Be okay with yourself. And this is how much more am I going to sacrifice of my life by marinating in this? Your outlet is to socialize. You miss going out and having fun. But right now you feel like it's a burden because there's work stress or family stress or this, like I said, it kind of feels like trying to mold yourself in somebody's box so that they can feel comfortable. And the 2 of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. The 2 of Wands is Aries energy. This is about you needing to release and let go of the 1 wand. You have a vision here. You have a vision of peace, harmony, easiness, and there's something about plans in progress, but you haven't looked at this because it's in your blockage. Your blockage is about keys open new doors. The vision that you have still exists. How does it exist? Get into the world. This is about completing and closing up, finalizing, tying up loose ends where loose ends need to be tied up. You do not have to repeat this karmic cycle, but you can birth something new inside of you. This means birth a new idea, birth a new thought, And every time you find yourself, this is how I got out of the loop. This is how I got out of the pattern. Every time I thought about that person that negatively impacted me, I was giving my power away every single time. So then that's why you feel so energetically drained, because you're giving your power away. This is about you regaining your power with confidence and a deep belief inside of you. And with that, every time I thought the thought about, I'm mad at my ex, I'm mad at my ex, whatever it is, I said, what is Brianne going to do about this? I called out my name. Brianne's going to do this. Brianne's going to focus on this. Brianne's going to delegate and get this off the ground. And then every time I called out my name, I brought my attention back to my focus on myself. And then it got the energy moving. Keep doing it, practice it. Call out your name. Every time you focus on crap grows. Every time you focus on you grow. 8 of Swords and 5 of Swords. The train is delayed and now you're like pissed off. The routine isn't happening. The pattern isn't happening. But you have a choice right here. There's a risk. Take the risk. It's worth it. Do I risk getting out of this loop? It's like, yes, the train's delayed today, so what are you going to do? Take an outlet. Yep, take an outlet. This is, nope, not today, Satan. Nope, I'm going to place this boundary with my thoughts of I'm limited. This is, nope, standing up to gossipers, standing up to naysayers, and no roadblock, no speed bump, no hiccup, no hurdle is going to get in my way of the goal I want to achieve. 1 or 2 things is a priority to you. The rest is noise and obligations. What are you going to prioritize? Look at this. What is a priority to you? And what is just noise? What is just static? What is just thoughts? 2 of Swords and 8 of Swords together is the 10 of Swords. It means stick a fork in something. There's a dead end, there's an impasse. 7 of Wands can also be caught off guard or by surprise. Your reaction to this situation is everything. You can chew this person's face off because you're angry at the world, but really just anger is just nothing but deep-rooted sadness that's not healed inside. So this can also be somebody coming towards you where this person could be deflecting or pushing something off, or this could also be you. I'm deflecting it. I keep pushing this back. I want control, this power. There's some kind of power struggle going on. Underneath the deck, healing. This can also be something about therapy, counseling. The answers you seek and desire are within. And this is a withdrawn energy. This means walk a path alone just for a while. You're packed with knowledge and wisdom. So can you use Page of Wands in your blocked and challenged position? Yes, you can. Start small. Right here. Think a new thought. This is also about sacrifice. Sacrifice and withdraw. King of Wands. King of Wands is a motivator, an inspiration, a leader. Lead by example. Can also be somebody who is holding you hostage, right? Right here. Give it time. Everything is in divine timing. Let things flow. Divine timing here, temperance is here ×2. It means go with the flow, let things happen. There's something about a person trying to control and push timing. The more and more you try to control and push divine timing, then more and more you're going to feel suffocated and stuck. But if you just say, everything is working out for me, I can just relax my mind, I can relax my thoughts, everything is taken care of. I've got a roof over my head. I've got my bills paid, and I feel good in my body. Don't abandon yourself. Don't leave yourself. And a fire sign. So you could be dealing with another Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And confession. Someone has something to tell you. Your reaction is everything. Proactive versus reactive. Knight of Swords is reactive. So in the past, have you been really reactive and got your nundies in a knot and got your back up from some kind of circumstance or situation? Intimacy, sexuality, chemistry, and reminiscing. If this is just for a good time, trust me, it's not going to be for a long time. So if you think that you're just going to be, taking things slow, maybe you need to take things slow. Because Page of Wands is somebody young, but it can also be somebody who's a man-child, a woman-child. Somebody who's incapable of having a relationship, where sexy time is all they're looking for. Right there, Knight of Swords. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. I pushed you away because I do not want the responsibility. I don't feel guilty for how I treated you. My ego is too big to care. I am going through a roller coaster of emotions. I won't admit it. That can also be you saying that, or another person. Somebody here does not feel guilty for the way that they treat you, but you do not have to get revenge on this person. The best revenge you will ever get is to move on and do better for yourself. Get off the train. The train's delayed right here. What are you going to do? Take on this burden? This person's coming towards you. Here, Aries, I've got more work for you. What are you going to say? Boundaries. Nope, I'm going out. I'm going out with my friends. Sorry, I need an outlet. I feel alone and in the dark. Where is my light? I know that you may not feel for me as I feel for you. Ring. A marriage will take place, either romantic or business. Are you going to take it? You're stuck at a crossroads here. And dark woman dealings or relationship with a woman with dark complexion or hair. Is this somebody new? Vase, vase, a secret admirer. Firecracker, excitement. Some kind of social event will pull you out of this situation. Or a friend of a friend is trying to pull you out. Take the offer. Sunrise. This is in the blocked and challenged position. New creative ideas, new venture, a fresh start. You deserve that. But you have to give yourself permission to have that new start. Flute, disappointment, and a friend or a lover. But there can be healing around the situation. Not because this person deserves the forgiveness, but because you deserve to move forward in life. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know how this resonates with you, Aries. Like, share, subscribe. And if you want to book a private reading with me, you can do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.